this.
이번 시즌 출발은 그 지난 시즌의 그런 활약에 비해서는 굉장히 미흡했던 것이 사실입니다. 하지만 최근에서 이제 하나씩 뭔가 실마리를 찾은 느낌을 보여주고 있는 백동준 선수가 준비를 하고 있습니다. 자, 이어서
So yeah, Deer actually recently did pretty well in the WCS qualifiers, but he's facing a guy that's got an invite to WCS. More importantly, is a freaking baller. It is going to be Jaedong. Man, Lee looks like he's pouting a little bit or something. Turn that frown upside down, Jaedong. Be happy. This is going to be interesting. Did you see that Kasparov? She's like all smiley, she's like giggling because she gets to talk to Jaedong. She's like, oh my god, Jaedong, I'm such a huge fan. Like, get out of my booth. Get out of the booth, woman. I'm about to crush some nerds. And looks like we're gonna be on Ohana. Anyway, let me actually look for Deer in these brackets. Does anybody actually know which group Deer was in, so I can just quickly find him in the WCS brackets? I want to actually have a look at his run. I heard he did quite well, but I don't remember. Deer got to the final apparently. Ooh, fancy. Oh, in that case, I can just like scroll through. Oh yeah, there he is. So he took down Lita, he took down Bomber, and then he took down Jangbi, and lost to SC in the finals. All right, interesting. Good stuff. So let's see how we can do against Jaedong. If Deer wins this game, then we will go straight to an ace match. If Jaedong wins, then we'll have a third game to see whether or not we need an ace. So it's one more game of StarCraft 2 after this, regardless of what happens. And in the bottom right is the red Protoss. We will have Deer playing for STX Seoul. And in the top left as the blue Zerg, we will have Jaedong, who still looks to me like Droopy the dog. Let me find a picture. Somebody needs to do like a side-by-side comparison. Alright? Like Droopy the dog and Jaedong. Oh shit, oh, that didn't work. Look, Droopy the dog. That guy. Alright, that looks like Jaedong. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Definitely looks like Jaedong. Anyway, whoa, I don't know why the resolution keeps switching back and forth. This is like the OGN stream, I don't know what they're doing. So, yeah. Why are there like 4 people holding that sign? Alright. Anyway. Wait, was there no probe scout? Wait a minute. Is there a probe somewhere that I'm not seeing? Or is he actually just gonna blind Nexus first here? Whoa. Whoa. What's up, what guys? Greetings to Australia! That guy also put a Twitch TV link at the bottom, but we couldn't see it. Why did he close his sign? You were still on TV, man. Alright, so it's going to be a blind 15 Nexus, I believe. Or is it 16? He's got 16 supply, but 16 Nexus is kind of weird, isn't it? It's usually either 15 or 17. He's changing the metagame. He's going 16 Nexus. So, okay, I'm going to say it was a 15 Nexus, and then... was that Austria? Oh, not Australia. Whoops. I just assumed it was Australia. Alright, my bad. Americans can't read. I'm not American, I'm British! So, we are going to have a full wall up here with Forge Gateway and Pylon. I don't know why that second probe went there. Was that second probe like to make sure it was tight or something? Why did he send a second probe down there? I'm not really sure. But anyway, probe's going out now. Jaedong did just go for a 14 pull into expansion, so his lanes are on the way already. But with that full wall off, he won't really be able to do anything. And looks like the cannon's there now. Yeah, so he will be able to poke, the gateway or the forge a little bit, but that's about all. And we are going to see the second pylon here to completely wall that off.
빠르게 자원 위주 그리고 배짱 좋게 이게 프로토스가 부리는 가장 배짱 좋은 빌드예요. 네, 그냥 정찰 없이 그 자원을 아껴서 앞마당 멀티를 해주는 백동준 선수.
네.
그런
And we have a
선수고요.
third base for Jaedong.
뭐 15살람 포함해서 투멀티를
As
해주는데
expected.
스타투의 자유의 날개는 그 게임 특성상 앞마당
So we're gonna start wailing away at these rocks. Since those lings have nothing else to do, can't really go into the Protoss base right now. Overlord actually just gonna chill there, kind of between the main and the natural. And there's a second Overlord right outside the. Actually, no, I think it's a ling. Is that a ling or an Overlord? No, that is an Overlord. Okay, so one Overlord chilling outside the wall. One probe is left in that gap just to make sure there's no crazy ling run-bys. But it doesn't look like Jaedong's doing anything like that. He's just droning up hardcore, as he should be. And we actually see +1 started already before the cybernetics score even finished for Deer. So perhaps going to try. He could try some fancy +1 timing, or could just be going for those really fast upgrades. Or I mean, we did see, what was that? The other day, actually, I think yesterday or the day before, we did see a fancy +2 Blink Stalker timing with like a fake third. I think that was from Sun, and that was like completely useless because everything got scouted anyway. But it's an interesting idea. Wonder if we'll see that this game as well. Anyway, the Overlord is making its way over to the natural gases. There is one gas taken there. The other gas has not been taken. The fourth gas is not taken. And looks like we have a Queenie running over here to the third. Everything as expected. So the Overlord does see the third gas taken. And now the fourth gas is taken. Is that actually in range of the Overlord vision? I'm not really sure. It looks like it might have just barely been in range before the Overlord moved far away, but yeah, I'm not sure if Jaedong's actually seen that. And we do see a Twilight Council on the way, actually, so it looks like this might be that +2 Blink Stalker all-in that I was talking about here. That Twilight Council should finish in time for him to get +2 immediately from that Forge. And then if he adds on a bunch of gateways, then we'll know for sure. Stalker first going to move into the main base, clear out that one Overlord. And he built the Twilight Council right on the edge there, so that Overlord's really not going to see it. The Overlord at the natural will see the 2 gases being taken. This Overlord, he's only going to see 3 gateways being added in the main base and nothing else, so really no clear indication of what's going on just yet. And it looks like Stalker can come back here and pick off this second Overlord. Most likely we'll get it, yeah, it's definitely going to get it. And it looks like Blink is indeed on the way, is +2 on the way as well. Overlord goes down, is +2 on the way? Yes, +2 weapons is in fact on the way. I don't know if the Overlord, I believe that natural Overlord might have been close enough to see those upgrades being chronoed. I'm not really sure, but we are going to have 7 gateways in total, so it is the 7 gate +2 Blink Stalker all in from Deer. And I mean, we saw it work wonderfully against actually, who was it that was playing against Sun? Was it Acacia? Might have been Acacia. I think it was. So not exactly the top-notch Zerg, and he just kind of got rolled by it, even though he scouted it. But Jaedong is a completely different beast. So let's see what he does. Now look at this, very interesting. Hiding those 3 Stalkers on the high ground, only moving it out with the initial 2. But I don't know. I don't know if Jaedong suspects something, because he's seeing only Stalkers so far. No Zealots, no Sentries. Whereas oftentimes if the Protoss is going for a bit more of a defensive build or a faster expansion, you would expect to see a couple of Sentries out rather than just mass Stalker. So if Jaedong can see the Stalker count, he'll definitely suspect something here. And the first proxy pylon is going down. Blink and +2 are about to finish. This rush is about to commence, but 4 Stalkers might get caught here by these Zerglings. It looks like there's no Zergling speed yet though, so they only managed to surround 1 of the Stalkers, and now these Stalkers can actually chase them down, and Blink is revealed! He reveals the Blink, kills all the Zerglings. I don't know if that was the best move to reveal that Blink, but Jaedong has already started Roach production. Roach speed though has only just started, and he is getting Burrow as well. That's a very nice move. If Burrow can finish, I think Jaedong can definitely hold this off, but Burrow's only just started. He needs to buy a lot more time for that to finish, and the Blink Stalkers are already knocking on his door. +2 finish for those, gonna have really nice attack. And oh, the Roaches though closing with the Stalkers, not allowing them to blink back, and it looks like there's just not that many Stalkers here. Jaedong is just like holding this off easily. This is like wasn't even an issue. I mean, it's not over yet, but wow, this is not working at all. This wasn't even scary. This isn't even like, you're on the edge of the seat. You're like, oh my god, is Jaedong gonna defend? It's so close. This is not even close. This is just like, oh, you made Stalkers. All right, that's fine. All right, I'll just kill you then. Oh, Jaedong. So, I mean, this is going to continue for a little while, but Burrow and Roach Speed are like about to finish. Yeah, Roach Speed is done now, and Burrow's about to finish. So that's probably going to be the end of that. Yeah, the Roach is just closing with the Stalkers. Although, Jaedong is actually running low on Roaches. But, I mean, you know, Roach is way cheaper than Stalkers. And yeah, there's the Burrow, so those Roaches just going to heal up here. And, I mean, seeing that, Trap's got to know he's done. He's going to have no detection anywhere soon. All he can do is do as much damage as possible, but then the Roaches just come in and kill everything. Yeah, it's going to close. Oh, running in and borrowing, actually. Actually, Jaedong is taking quite a bit of damage here at the third. He's going to have to pull all his drones. Yeah, he's pulling all his drones, but... oh, no! The Stalkers actually run back over the borrowed Roaches there. I don't know what he was thinking doing that. So these Roaches... Well... Jaedong doing some nice borrow and unborrow micro, but the Stalker count is actually getting really high here. I don't know how this has happened. Jaedong's actually lost his third hatchery here, his third base. His Roach count is rising, but wow, losing that third hatchery, did not expect that. I thought he'd held it off easily. And, I mean, he's continuing to do the borrow, unborrow micro. I think he needs to go send some Lings or a couple of Roaches to go kill that pylon or something. Because these reinforcements are actually killing him. Oh my god, Jaedong might be in trouble here. He's lost both hatches at his third. The Broodlings come out and he uses... Well, no, actually, I thought he unborrowed all his Roaches to go in with the Broodlings. But no, actually, the Stalk is moving in. But, oh man, if the Stalk is going too far, you can actually get a surround off by unborrowing those Roaches. Is he going to unborrow them? I'm so confused. I guess the Blink Micro was just too much for Jaedong here. Deer rather, is actually just walking into the natural, and Jaedong just doesn't have enough stuff. I thought he held it off. I thought with Burrow and Roach speed he'd be fine, but actually Blink Stalkers are pretty good in this game. And Jaedong GG's! Jaedong GG's out, and Deer actually takes the game. And so it's 2-0 for STX. We're going to an ace match. Wow. Alright. So, Deer takes the game.
자, 이렇게 돼서 이제 분위기 전반적으로 완전 나눠가는 그런 그림을 만들어줬습니다.
네, 정말 긴장되는 상황 끝에 결국 이재동 선수가 사실 병력의 한 끗 차이로 원래 미냐 못 미냐 서로가 이렇게 결정이 되거든요. 그런데 백동준 선수가 컨트롤이 이재동 선수보다 조금 뛰어났었고